Hi lovely Tarot Tribe, it's Ethany and I am here with a new unboxing video for you. It is the Luminous Void Tarot. It is created by Laura Zaspin and it has arrived. And look at this big beautiful box. Yeah, so juicy. That's the back there, or you can see a reflection of me. This is the first edition. It is a complete 78 card deck and I'm going to go switch over the camera and go through every one of the cards and show you a nice close-up of this deck. Now, Laura and I connected via Instagram and she lovingly sent this deck to me. So I just wanted to let you all know that this is what has been gifted to me. And let's have a look at these beautiful cards and go through them. Okay, so now we're going to look through the cards of the Luminous Void Tarot. Now I did take it out of its plastic wrapping and remove the lid because I was having quite a few issues trying to get the box and the lid separated because it's brand new. Sometimes that can happen. And I assumed that most people didn't want to see me struggling with the box for a good minute and a half. I did get it out eventually. As you can see, the deck is quite a large size. The box is a lovely large size and it feels so lovely. It's got this beautiful velvety matte cover, and when you open the box you get this. So we have the guidebook, which we will have a look through later, the little white book, and then we have the cards. That's the bottom of the box. Now they have this gorgeous backs, really beautiful backs. Look at that gorgeous watercolor. They have a beautiful antique gold gilt, and the shape and the size are such an individual, interesting, unique experience with this deck that you don't see a lot. Okay, the Fool. A Fool to me looks a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. The Mages. The High Priestess. I love it. It's a stone. It's so beautiful. The Empress. Lots and lots of rainbows in this deck. And the cardstock and the lamination is so beautiful. It's like gorgeous matte velvety laminate. The Emperor. The Hierophant. The Lovers. The Chariot. Looks like a magic carpet with a wheel. I'd like to have a magic carpet with a wheel. Strength. And the Hermit, very beautiful. The Wheel. Justice. The Hanged Woman. My Bad Bitches Tarot was like that. We have the Hanged Woman in there as well. Death reminds me of the Death Eater skull. That's probably just because I'm a massive geek. Oh, Temperance is beautiful. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. The Star, which is very reminds me a lot of Egyptian art with Isis, Nut, in casting the star, very sky goddess. The moon, beautiful. The sun. Judgment. The world. The Ace of Wands. So as you can see, it does follow a very Rider-Waite-Smith 2 of Wands esque 3 of Wands. This would be beautiful for journey work, 4 of Wands, and shadow work as well, 5 of Wands. I love that, 6 of Wands. 7 of Wands. The 8. The 9. Oh, that's a great interpretation. The 10 of Wands. It's like, not only is this person carrying all those wands, but they also have a bird on their head. Why not? Room for everybody. The Page of Wands. The Knight. Oh, the Queen of Wands. She's lovely. The King of Wands. The Ace of Cups, the 2 of Cups. I like how it forms a wheel, that ring, right, of the connection that we have with people, and the cups are touching, and that's beautiful. The 3 of Cups. So those people who like to work with more abstract decks, this is a very free form feel to it, while still honouring a lot of the body language and symbology of the Rider-Waite-Smith. Oh, that's lovely. 6 of Cups. And 7 of Cups. One of my favourite cards. The 8. Nine. Look how the cups have got smiles in a lot of these. 10. The Page. Knight. Queen. King of Cups. Ace of Swords. I love that. Right on the head, right on that crown. And also sort of covering that third eye as well. The 2 of Swords. That's awesome. 3 of Swords. The 4 of Swords. The 5. The 6 of Swords. 7 of Swords. 8 of Swords. 9. just want to go back to this one. I like how this is also an extension of these swords, almost look like people too. You know, with the way that the swords actually look. So it's a lovely, a lovely reminder of like that we're not separate from our thoughts. Oh, the Ten of Swords. It's a bit out of order. Page. The Knight of Swords. Queen. And King, he's great, I love that. And we have discs for the Suit of Pentacles, the Ace of Discs, the Two of Discs, the Three of Discs, I really like that card, the Hammer, the Purse, the Four. Looks a little bit like Gollum, not gonna lie, maybe that was the intention. 5. I can really see that like working with this deck would be a nice break from a lot of very traditional artwork that I'm used to seeing, and also a bit of a challenge because some of the cards are almost on the borderline for me, a little creepy. No offense to Laura, like it's I mean it like in a good way. Like some of the facial expressions are kind of want to invite you to have a conversation with them or have an interaction with them where you're being asked to maybe put aside some of your preconceived ideas of the cards and of their energy. That's beautiful, I love that. And the 9 of discs. Because you can see how free her artwork is and was when she created it. Page. So it'd be really interesting to actually work with the characters in this deck and see how they work, because I have a feeling that it's almost like the the squashed fairy books that were out a long time ago. It gives me that sort of same feel. She's gorgeous, the Queen of Discs. Love the crowns. The crowns are so awesome. The King of Discs. Yeah, the crowns and all of those court cards are so cool. So yeah, they kind of give me that feeling of like the fairy books, the Lady Cottonton's Fairies, where she used to catch. I think Brian Froud did that artwork, and that's kind of the vibe that this deck is giving me. Okay, so I have pretty small hands, but I've gotten used to shuffling. I've gotten used to shuffling big decks, so I have got no problem with it once I get my hands start to play nice. And it does have that a little bit of resistance due to the laminate, but I love this lamination. I love the feel of the cards a lot. So now I'm going to pick a card. The Two of Cups. I commented on that card quite a bit. So put that there. Let's have a look at what we get in the... Sorry, let's have a look at this before I go into what the Two of Cups says. The Guidebook. What is the tarot? The tarot structure. The suits of the minor arcana. So you're given some information about the suits that we are working with. The court cards. So you get a little information here on the court cards. which is going to be very helpful for a lot of people. And then the meanings, some keywords for the major arcana. And then we go into the minors. How to read using the tarot. And then the Golden Dawn Tarot spread. And then a deck ritual and care. And we have some recommended reading. Okay, so the Two of Cups, we have a deep, significant love relationship or strong family tie. So again, there's a lot of room for interpretation, a lot of room for you to be able to work your own intuition and your own meanings into these cards. Like any artwork, like any deck, it's not going to be for everybody. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this reads, especially for myself, and I am looking forward to being challenged by the figures in the cards and working with the deck that is unlike anything else I've ever seen, and it's just a beauty to hold in your hands. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting to know this deck. So I'm going to pop a link, as always, in the description of the video, of where you can find Laura's work and where you can support the Luminous Void Tarot if this speaks to you. And as always, thank you so much for watching.